What's going on, y'all? It's JD Piquel. Today on CFB with JD, it's hotter than wasabi. Some pinstripes, some Cheez-its. Hey, you remember the Alamo? Jake Olson is joining us. The bowl season extraordinaire. All of that is coming up next. Welcome into CFB with JD, the People's Channel. Every single thing that you know that you love about college football, well, it happens here on a nearly daily basis. All of that thanks to Armstrong Sims and Jack McKenzie. Now, we have none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Jake Olson. Some call him Dr. Jake Bolson. Some call him a rich man's Lee Corso. Whatever you call him, just don't call him broke or late for dinner. Jake, what is going on, my guy?
What's going on, JD? Thanks for having me alongside you this bowl season. Hey, a lot of people call me their favorite completely blind Division I football player because they're the only one they've ever seen, because I'm the only one to ever have done it, and I'm the only one to ever be the first completely blind expert bull picker as well, JD, so you are in luck.
You're in luck, you're in good hands, and you're in for a bumpy ride, so hang on tight. Jake, the first one. You like wasabi? Do you dabble in sushi now and then?
I like sushi, but do not like wasabi.
No wasabi for the boy. Well, that's all right, because we're going to put it in a bowl. We're going to mix it with Fenway. The Wasabi Fenway Bowl. Virginia is favored by 1.5 against the SMU Mustangs. This is going to be an interesting one, my guy. What do you see here?
Yeah, it's gonna be hot and wasabi, but not the weather. The weather will probably be very cold up in that northeastern area. Look, Virginia's defense, JD, if I was ever blessed not to see something, it would be this Virginia defense. And SMU putting up 36 points on average a game. If this is what I expect it to be, it will be SMU running all over Virginia, and I get the points. Come on, baby.
That's what I'm saying, man. Virginia, no head coach. Bronco Mendenhall, the Bucking Broncos, he bucked that job off, stepped down. Virginia has one of the worst defenses, like you said, in the country. They're allowing 35 points a game. Tanner Mordecai, he's a Waco native, where we're filming our side of this show, Jake. So we got to roll with the Mustangs here. They got one of the best offenses in the country in terms of points per game. Give me SMU. Like you said, we get the points too. We're going to take the money line for the SMU Mustangs. It's in Boston. We're going to rock and roll with it. I'm assuming it's
You're saying you don't even need the points.
You don't even need the points. You can take it if you want it. You can leave it at home. It's kind of like a swim shirt. It's great if you want it, but it's not necessary to get in the water. Next, we got the New Era Pinstripe Bowl. Another one of our best bets, Va-Tech. So we're sticking with that Virginia theme, Virginia Tech, against Maryland. Maryland is favored by 1 point. What's our pulse on this one, Jake?
This game's always very strange, JD. It's obviously played in New York at Yankee Stadium. I don't know what the optics look like there, not only because I haven't played in the game, but obviously I can't see the stadium. But it seems there's always weird things happening. I do not trust Tunga Vailoa there. I think there's some weird interceptions he can be thrown to Va-Tech. This is just going to be a weird game. It always is. Give me Virginia Tech.
In New York. Start spreading the news, huh? We got the New Era Pinstripe Bowl. I just had to slip that in there because I think it was just kind of funny. I don't know if anybody else thought it was funny, but we got Virginia Tech. They're going to control the line of scrimmage in this one. I think you said that really well. Does Tagovailoa turn the ball over and just totally make this a dumpster fire of a game from Maryland, or does he allow his team to stay in it because he's kind of feast or famine, right? He's an explosive player, can do a lot with his legs, but I hate to say it, he's not Tua. So for that reason, I'm going with Va-Tech. Braxton Burmeister and their quarterback. He's the X factor with his legs. I like Va-Tech. Similar situation. We got a swim shirt kind of a game. Leave the points at home. We're taking Va-Tech with the money line. So that's just what we're saying right now, Jake. Money line is kind of being an early and often theme so far in this slate of bowl games. Now, how do you feel about snack food, Jake?
Well, JD, I love snack food. My cupboard is full of different type of snacks, and I do have 2 type of Cheez-its in there. I like the cheddar, and I like the Cheez-it snaps as well.
Oh, interesting. White cheddar and snaps. No OG Cheez-its for you is what I'm hearing.
Well, no, actually.
No, okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll get it snappy, and we're going to age like white cheddar. We got Clemson, who's number 19 ranked team in the country, and Iowa State. Iowa State's favored by 1. What are we thinking here, Doc?
JD, what would you do if your 2 main coaches, the coaches that would put together the game plan for this game, are out courting other programs around now. What would you do?
Yeah, I would probably feel pretty good about my bowl week. I'd say, all right, well, the cat's away, the mice will play.
Exactly. And so Iowa State comes in here wanting to win this game for the seniors. It seems like they're definitely a tight band of brothers up there. I don't think Clemson is going to be on top of their game, given that their two coordinators are gone and Dabo Swinney's probably out in Las Vegas right now talking to the Raiders.
You think so? You think Dabo Swinney to Las Vegas?
What I'm hearing, JD, is that there's a decent chance.
Interesting. Okay, well, you heard it here first. Breaking news on CFB with JD with Dr. Jake Bolson. I'm with you, though. Both of these teams, disappointing seasons. Both of these teams had their sights set on the college football playoff. They got the next best thing in the Cheez-it Bowl. No OC, no DC for Clemson. No parental supervision for any of these players during this game. Iowa State, kind of the opposite side of the spectrum here. Their coach could have taken a lot of different jobs. Matt Campbell's name was thrown around for the SC job. It was thrown around for the LSU job. He's deciding to stay. He's finishing with this senior class. Iowa State, take them with the points. Iowa State -1 if you want. I think Iowa State is going to be a clear winner here. Hey, Jay, you remember the Alamo?
I do remember the Alamo, JD.
You remember the Alamo? How about the Valera Alamo Bowl? We got Oregon and Oklahoma. Oklahoma favored by 3.5 points with Caleb Williams and company getting ready to get it on and popping. 3.5's kind of a lot. I mean, what are we thinking here?
Yeah, JD, again, another strange coaching carousel. You can look at all the stats on the season, rushing yards, offense, defense, whatever you want to look at. What I'm looking at is an Oklahoma fan base, an Oklahoma team that not only got their head coach ripped away, but this team has been drowning in bad news of recruits flipping over. They're going to the SEC. A lot of these players, in my opinion, are wondering if they should jump ship as well. And I do not like betting on that going into what is a bowl game, which we love and appreciate, but for them, it's just a bowl game that they probably won't lose any sleep over if they don't win. So, in my opinion, give me Oregon. I know Oregon's head coach also left, but I just think that university and that program is in a lot better headspace than Oklahoma's is.
Yeah, no Mario Cristo Bowl for Oregon. This is the annual "Where'd my coach" bowl kind of game for both these teams. Again, like you said, neither team with their head man in this game. Lincoln Riley obviously gone to SC, and Mario Cristo Ball, which is his real name, is headed to Miami. This, to me, is going to be interesting. I think headspace has a lot to do with it. But if I'm just looking at the X's and O's and the Jimmies and the Joes here, Caleb Williams is a generational talent. I think he's going to cause problems for years to come for whoever ends up having to play against him, whether he's at SC or whether it's Oklahoma. I like Caleb Williams and this team. If he can keep from turning the ball over, Oregon finished the year on really a downtrend against Utah, getting body bagged. So I think Oklahoma's kind of got a little bit of a swagger, a little bit of a confidence. I know they lost Bedlam, but Caleb Williams, for my money, is one of the best players in the country, especially returning next year. So I like Oklahoma. I'm going to go as far to take Oklahoma with the 3.5, Jake. So we'll see what happens there. I know we differ, which doesn't make me feel good disagreeing against a rich man's Lee Corso, but that's just the way I'm siding right now.
Well, I hope your grandfather doesn't watch this show because he is the duck of the family, JD, and I can't believe you're saying bye-bye, Papa Piquel. I'm going with the headless Oklahoma Sooners.
Yeah, I'm not proud of it either, honestly, but that's just the way it's going to go. So hopefully he doesn't see this video, but if he does, Pappy, I'm sorry, and hopefully you get Dan Lanning to be your next head coach. That's it for us here at CFB with JD, Dr. Jake Olson, Dr. Bolson, whatever you want to call him. He's got a prescription for you for every single bowl game coming down the pipe on this channel. Encourage you to subscribe. We'll keep the party rolling. We will see y'all next time.